Welcome to Motivational Success Stories, a channel where we uncover extraordinary journeys and celebrate the dreams that change the world. Have you ever felt like an outsider? Have you ever stood at the edge of life, facing borders of language, culture, or circumstance that seem impossible to cross? Today, let me tell you the remarkable story of a man, a skinny boy from a small Austrian village who immigrated to America with nothing but hope and rose to conquer the worlds of bodybuilding, Hollywood, and even politics. His name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Part 1. Humble Beginnings and an Impossible Dream. Arnold was born in 1947 in Thal, a small village in post-World War II Austria. Life was tough. His family was poor. He grew up in a house without central heating, helped his strict policeman father with chores, and rode his bike through freezing winters to school. Arnold's father believed in tough love. There was little praise, only discipline, hard physical chores, and high expectations. This environment forged in Arnold a steel-like work ethic that became his greatest advantage. But who could have guessed that one day this skinny kid would nurse a crazy dream to become the strongest man on the planet? Arnold once said, "You can have results or excuses, not both." One day, young Arnold glimpsed a poster of Mr. Universe in a little local gym. At that moment, he decided, "I'll be a champion. I'll go to America." Maybe you, too, have once dreamed a dream that others called crazy, even foolish. Remember, the world is changed by those who dare to dream the impossible. Part 2. Forged by Iron. The Gym and Immigrant's Will. Arnold discovered weight training at 15, weighing barely 130 pounds. At a time when bodybuilders were often mocked, he hunted down magazines, trained for hours, sometimes until his hands bled. At 18, he served in the Austrian army, sneaking out during leave to train for competitions. Even when sleeping in tanks or waking up before sunrise, he never missed a workout. At 20, Arnold became the youngest Mr. Universe, a title that earned him passage to England and from there to America in 1968 at just 21 years old. He barely spoke English and arrived with only $20 in his pocket. For many, that would be the end of the story, a permanent struggle. But for Arnold, this was just the beginning. He believed, strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. Part 3. America, the land of challenge and opportunity. America has always been the land of immigrants and competition. Arnold worked menial jobs, saved every penny, studied language at night, and trained almost around the clock. But he kept setting new goals. The next milestone, to win Mr. Olympia, the world's most prestigious bodybuilding title. He failed twice. But in 1970, at age 23, Arnold became the youngest Mr. Olympia ever, etching his name in bodybuilding history. With his remarkable physique and rare self-confidence, yes, Arnold used to stand in front of the mirror chanting, "You are the champion," he set his sights on Hollywood. At first, movie studios rejected him. They said he was too big, that his Austrian accent sounded too funny. Not long after, though, Arnold landed the role of a lifetime, Conan the Barbarian, 1982, followed by Terminator, 1984. His character's line, "I'll be back," now belongs to pop culture legend. Have you ever been held back because of your accent, background, or not fitting the mold? Arnold proved, those limits are only real if you accept them as reasons to stop trying. Part 4. The American Dream. From bodybuilding legend to Hollywood star, Arnold could have retired at bodybuilding's peak, but he was never one to be satisfied. He studied acting, took language classes, and even learned about business. Even after finding fame, he invested in real estate, started gym chains, and grew successful in publishing and TV. Most importantly, Arnold never shied from new territory, even comedy, twins, kindergarten cop, setting trends for muscle men in feel-good family movies. He said, "For me, life is about constantly being hungry. The meaning of life is not simply to exist, to survive, but to move ahead, to go up, to achieve, to conquer." This restless drive led him to politics, a field no immigrant with a thick accent was supposed to dream about. Part 5. Political icon, the governor and his faith in America. In 2003, Arnold Schwarzenegger was elected governor of California, the most populous, diverse, and economically powerful state in the U.S. His campaign was built on a simple, powerful promise: California can do better. He worked to create jobs, upgrade education, improve health care, and strengthen environmental protection. While politics is never easy, Arnold stood strong, reminding people, "America gave me opportunities I never could have dreamed of. That is what makes this country great." He became the living example of the American dream in action, the country where anyone, no matter their birthplace, can chase and realize their wildest ambitions. Maybe you think real opportunity only belongs to the privileged. Arnold is proof. America rewards true grit, hard work, and those willing to bet on themselves. Part 6. Philosophy and Legacy. Arnold's 6 Rules for Success. Arnold doesn't just inspire by action. He's shared his battle-tested rules for life. 1. Believe in yourself. Never let others' doubts become a wall against your dreams. 2. Break the rules. Be willing to go beyond the mold, reinvent yourself, surprise the world. 3. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is a lesson, not an endpoint. Ignore the naysayers. Progress is made by those who do it differently. 5. Work like hell. Success never comes from laziness or excuses, only from relentless hard work. 6. Give something back. The greatest success is helping others climb with you. He said, "If my life has taught me anything, it is that every moment is an opportunity. You never know when new doors open, so be ready always." Part 7. Personal perspective. The immigrant journey and the dream of America. If you've ever felt like an outsider, dismissed for your origins, accent, or background, remember, America was built by immigrants. Arnold once said, "Growing up with struggle gave me a deeper understanding of the freedom I found in America." Today, the immigrant experience can be complicated. Yet Arnold's success reminds us, immigrants build not just their own futures, they make America stronger, braver, more innovative. They are not just part of, but vital to, the American story. Are you doubting whether you can break through? Facing challenges because of where you're from? Don't let that box you in. Take it from Arnold. To be an immigrant is not just crossing borders. It's about crossing old limits and building new value in a new land. Part 8. Lessons for anyone who wants to become a legend. Stay positive. Arnold practiced self-encouragement, seeing himself as a winner, even before the world did. Self-discipline. Nothing replaces daily, persistent effort over time. Courage to face failure. Early setbacks made him wiser and tougher. Keep learning. From sports to languages to business to politics, every step was a new frontier. Gratitude and giving. The ultimate measure of success is how much you lift others with you. Someone might ask, how could an immigrant, not wealthy, not a native English speaker, surpass the homegrown elite in America? Remember Arnold's words, "The mind is the limit." As long as your mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it. Arnold Schwarzenegger's story isn't just about overcoming poverty, language, body image, or social origin. It's about never accepting limits and always moving forward. If you're facing obstacles, searching for a reason to keep going, whether as a newcomer, as someone who feels out of place, or simply as a dreamer, take Arnold's journey as your guiding light. Ask yourself, have you ever dared to believe the impossible could be your reality? Are setbacks and self-doubt holding you back, or will you turn them into fuel for progress? If you started again today, how far would you go to beat your own limits? Every legend's journey begins with one ordinary commitment. Never settle for less. Never stop moving forward. Thank you for joining Motivational Success Stories. If Arnold's story spoke to your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more incredible journeys. Drop the name of a person who inspires you into the comments. Who knows, they might be our next episode. Until then, be bold, stay driven, and always dare to dream bigger. See you in the next story.